This is Henos' Sport, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts his pipe. Henos' Sport gets to toot his own horn, man. And the prediction king strikes. And the prediction king strikes again. Henos' Sport told you guys, man. Look at Oscar De La Hoya. Look at Canelo Alvarez, dog. Cinnamon dust. Cinnamon horchata Alvarez. He went to Ryan Garcia. Oscar De La Hoya went to Ryan Garcia. Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? You know when Henos' Sport and famously wags, we got to do it a double time. And double higgity freaking hush. Because in this most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true fashion, what did Henos' Sport told you guys? Henos' Sport already told you Ryan Garcia would be at the level that he's at. And the prediction king strikes. And the prediction king strikes again. See, if y'all listen to Henos' Sport, you're going to always be on the thumb and the needle of the damn situation. You're going to always be on the wave of boxing. But Henos' Sport also told you that Ryan Garcia is chinny chin chin. So, if he got dropped by Luke Campbell, what do you think Gervonta Tank Davis is going to do? It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, That's why Oscar De La Hoya said, you're not ready for Tank. But you see, these boxing community fan bases, in Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brain fashion, classic Doden Troglodyte fashion, ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric fashion, they didn't get it. They didn't understand it. And what they didn't get, and what is understood don't need to be explained. But in this instance, for these brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads, it needs to be explained. Is that you didn't need Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez to tell you what was obvious. Unless you have the blinders over your eyes. Unless you need to have the moat removed from your eyes. Let me say it again. Unless you have the blinders in your eyes, unless you have the moat that needs to be removed from your eyes, that Ryan Garcia has no business stepping into the ring in the likes with Gervonta Tank Davis. This was a Bernard Hopkins ploy. And I'm glad Oscar De La Hoya had to trump Bernard Hopkins and his cooning and buffooning nonsense. I'm glad Canelo Alvarez looked at Ryan Garcia dead in his face like Tupac did Nas and say, you and I know the truth, MFer. You and I know the truth. Let me say it again. You and I know the truth, MFer. You and I know the truth. So in this most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true telefashion, it's as simple as this. Ryan Garcia's chinny chin chin. And if Luke Campbell can drop him, what do you think Gervonta Tank Davis is going to do? Ryan Garcia is nothing but a tall Leo Santa Cruz. Let me say it again. Ryan Garcia is nothing but a taller Leo Santa Cruz. Did you guys forget that Gervonta Tank Davis tanked Ivan Redkach? A legitimate, full-fledged welterweight. Let me say it again. Gervonta Tank Davis, he tanked a full-fledged welterweight in Ivan Redkach. Where did you brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads come from? See, this is what's wrong with boxing community fan bases. And this is why Henos' Sport say it's a prison. And it has a prison cell and a prison term. Let me say it again. It's a prison that has a prison cell and a prison term. Because it prisons you. It cripples you. It jails you into a mindset. And it boxes you into a boxing theology mindset. When you can be an independent contractor like Henos' Sport and can see things from all viewpoints. Because that's what we do over here. We look at things from all viewpoints and we come with a cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true telefashion decision based on all the viewpoints that's presented in front of us. We're not sitting here and going by one wave because one wave thinks it's making sense. No. Waves are what they are. They're waves. Well, guess what? Waves have to settle at some point. Woo. I'm dropping gems and I'm dropping jewels, man. Get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling, dog. So hear me? You hear me? Effing well. Waves have to settle at some point. That means they can't keep being waves. Nothing in life lasts forever unless you are G-O-D or J-E-S-U-S. Let me say it again. Nothing in life lasts forever unless you are J-O-D or J-E-S-U-S. Everything has a timeline. It has a time expiration. And what people need to understand in this most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true telefashion, when was Ryan Garcia ever ready for Gervonta Tank Davis? This is why Henos' Sport told you that 135 is a laughing stock. People are sitting here telling you that 135 has reorganized itself. 135 is the stuff. No, it's not, man. It's Gervonta Tank Davis, and then it's the rest. What did Hino Sport told you originally? Way back when? When you're rocking with the best, you don't settle for the rest. Oh, let me say it again. When you're rocking with the best, you don't settle for the rest. Gervonta Tank Davis is the best. So why y'all Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains, classic notes and troglodytes, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric settling for the rest? Because Hino Sport gets it. 97% of you MFers are mediocre as you know what. So mediocrity begets mediocrity. And what did Maya Angelou said? When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. So once a mediocre MFer, always a mediocre MFer. So in this most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true-teller fashion, it's as simple as this, man. When was Ryan Garcia ever on the same levels with Gervonta Tank Davis? And now you got classic goats and troglodytes, Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric telling you that Ryan Garcia is more popular than Gervonta Tank Davis. Isn't that a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, On no planet was Ryan Garcia ever more popular than Gervonta Tank Davis. Even Ryan Garcia out of his own mouth said that Gervonta Tank Davis is the hottest thing smoking at 135. He said this on his Instagram account. So if you're a Ryan Garcia fanboy, then follow your butt up under Ryan Garcia and listen to what he has to say. Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis is the cash cow. He sells out arenas. He packs them out because he's under the right promotion, man. He's under Floyd Money Mayweather, the ultimate money maker. So what you thought was going to happen? You didn't think it was going to reciprocate? You didn't think there was going to be a domino effect? Man, it's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, There's no way that Ryan Garcia can ever see Gervonta Tank Davis in a square circle. Because Gervonta Tank Davis is the Mighty Mouse iteration, which is a Hino Sport original of Roy Jones Jr. athleticism meets Mike Tyson's power sprinkled with Floyd Money Mayweather's pool count extraordinary ability. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat true-teller fashion. I keep the foot on the whoop on the next. I keep the foot on the whoop on the next. This is Hino Sport. Check it out.